Rolling with the punches as social media platforms update themselves. We're going to be talking about that today on What I Learned This Week. And also we have special guest, Dawn Trautman. Dawn Trautman, who is she? Well, she is a producer. She is a showrunner. She is an actor. She is going to be talking about how she has been able to promote her web series, A Dairy Tale. And we want to hear from you. So this is the time where you get to take stock of your week. It's kind of a short week for some people, and you can figure out what did I actually learn? So that way your week doesn't go crashing into your weekend, and that goes crashing into your next week, and you're just spinning your wheels and you're not achieving the goals you want to achieve. You're not getting where you want to get. So this is the time where you can take stock and actually do that. So feel free to do it. If you want to do it later on, use the hashtag WLTW. That way we can all learn from you. We can celebrate you, and we can check that out. So that is what's happening at 2:00. So I'm going to kind of share a little bit about what I learned this week. Okay, so I have learned that part of being involved in the whole social media world, and we all have to be as artists promoting our work, like so many other things in this business, that things change. And part of it is just us keeping up with it with a smile and having people around us like Dawn who are understanding, like, yep, this is crazy. We're going through it too. You're not alone. Let's just keep trying, right? So that's a big part of it. Another thing that I realized that I didn't update the content calendar well enough to really be telling people on Facebook that this is on Facebook. I sort of had like my content calendar locked in. We're big proponents of creating content calendars and then just following them so you don't have to think about it. But every so often you make changes and you do have to strategically think about it. So that's another thing that I learned this week. Now, so again, I want to hear from you what you have learned this week. But I'm going to bring on Dawn Trautman. She's coming on. While she's coming on, I'm going to tout her a little bit more, that she is a producer and a showrunner and a gal who makes things happen and an actor in the great web series, A Dairy Tale, which we are going to talk about as well. But yes. Hi, Dawn. How's it going?
Good. Thank you for having me. This is so fun.
Oh, good. Yes. I'm so glad that you're on and that you're able to join us. I can't wait to talk about A Dairy Tale. But first, would you please share with us, what did you learn this week about promoting your work on social media?
I have maybe found the outcomes of something I learned a little while ago, if it's okay to shift the question slightly, that just be a human. I know, like, actors and creators, we're there to, capture the human experience and to teach empathy. And that's why we have the arts and it survives over time. And yet somehow on social media, we can turn into like bulletin boards or a bullhorn. Here's this next thing and watch this and promote this. And it doesn't feel like we're talking to a human. But when we've shifted to interacting and commenting and witty comments, we're getting so much more interaction and more traction. And then just within the last week, here's where I finally learned the lesson, is we've gotten a connection to be on a talk show at an NBC affiliate and another person who wants to be involved with the web series, and just lots of really good connections because these people feel like they know us as humans.
So when you're saying that you're like sort of being yourself as a human and you're not being so much of yourself as a bulletin board, right, what does that look like post to post?
Yes. So I would say that the official Dairy Tale accounts, we do have a content calendar, and we have this awesome person, Mallory, who is feeding content into that. And so that is more, someone could go there and first of all, see the show on our Facebook page, but also get a sense of the show very quickly looking through our Instagram. So it's almost like on the first day of rehearsal for a theater show, and they have like a bulletin board with the whole show's vibe and like costume sketches, and you can quickly see the vibe. We're promoting a lot more on our personal accounts, and day to day it looks like, these are the cows we have in the Dairy Tale. What's your, which one do you think is cutest? Kind of asking for a response. A lot of commenting on other people's things, especially women filmmakers, because we're such a minority. But it's always, asking for an interaction, not just like, look at us. This is what we're doing. So that I think is the shift.
Yeah. And I think especially with something like a web series. Now, when did you, so we should say it's a dairy tale.
Yes.
And how can we see it?
You can see it. We have a Facebook page, A Dairy Tale. You can also go to adairytale.com. It is also on YouTube, although it's a little harder in the search results to get it on YouTube. So adairytale.com is the easiest because you can just binge through it. You can see the whole first season in an hour. So they're very quick episodes.
Great. So tell us a little bit about, now, when did the most recent season come out?
The season, it was just season 1 was last fall and season 2 is this fall. And we have plans to film season 3 actually this spring, which will probably mean it comes out next fall. So.
Right. And so when you have a show that, so the first season came out in the fall, you can binge watch everything in 1 hour. Mm-hmm. Then how do you keep people in your audience excited about what you're doing from last fall until this fall, right? And I think that's awesome to hear about those strategies, that it's not just like, hey, watch our stuff.
Right. Now we watch our stuff. I'll tell you, people love cow pictures. Like, just putting up cow pictures is a lot. We also have done some media appearances because it doesn't matter. You know, it's not, we both come out of theater backgrounds and a lot of the actors in it do. So when it's over, but this is there. So we keep people interested by making supercuts. So like one joke, and we take out of all the episodes that ongoing joke and put it together. So different versions of it. We do different screenshot Saturday kind of thing where people can put what they would have said in that situation. Different slowly behind the scenes things. We also, Mallory, the social media person who's posting and doing some other stuff for us, was really smart on set. So she went around and asked everyone, what's your favorite ice cream? What's your favorite cheese? What's your Christmas tradition? So she had content for upcoming holidays and National whatever day, National Ice Cream Cone Day, so that she's putting those together, all the different characters saying their favorite ice cream or whatever, because it's dairy.
Love that. And I love the idea that you've got to really anticipate that. If you know that you only have a specific shooting schedule, and you know that you've got to create content from the set that's going to be able to last you until those episodes come out or until the next season or whatever it is, super smart. Love that.
Yes.
So tell us about A Dairy Tale. Like, what is it actually about? Tell us about the series itself.
Well, we film it in Wisconsin because we actually, just note to actor creators, we were doing a musical at night and filming this during the day, which really helped with schedules because then we're all on the same schedule. The biggest problem with web series is getting everyone there at the same time. And there we are, all on the same schedule and don't know anyone else in the town. There's nothing else to do. So this is what we did. And it's called A Dairy Tale basically because it's easy, in Wisconsin to do, find cows and things. So we call it a cross between Parks and Rec and a Hallmark movie. So it's quirky, small town people, but there is that vibe of the Hallmark movie of the woman who is in the city and has a reason to come back home to the small town and isn't sure how she fits in. Season 2 mostly done to come out this fall, and season 3, we'll be back in that town doing another musical. So that's why we're filming then.
That's super fun. All right. So you can go to www.adairytale.com/episodes and you'll be able to watch everything right there to see what she's doing. And also, let's see what they're doing on social media, because that's what we're talking about. So it sounds like they've got some really fun things going on that you can learn a lot from and just watching it. So where can we find you on social?
So to see the show, please follow. Thank you for saying that. It's just at A Dairy Tale on Instagram and on Facebook.
Okay, great.
If you want to follow me, Dawn Trautman, I use my own name also. So.
Okay, cool. And I'm going to put that up right here.
Yeah.
Boom. There we go. So of course, we want to hear from you. What did you learn this week? So use the hashtag WLTW and let us know. And thank you so much, Dawn, for being with us today.
Thank you. Very fun to talk to you.
All right. Have a good one, everybody. I hope you learn a lot in this next week.
Goodbye.